Hello and welcome to the No Structure Podcast. My name is Matt and I'm your host. And with me today, once again, Zero is in the house. Zero, how are you doing?
Happy Monday. Since we don't have like that much time, that'll be my intro. Let's get it cracking.
Let's get it cracking. I agree. Real quick, before we jump, I'll jump into the big board so we can get that going, and I'll give a quick shout out to our sponsor while I do that. Let's get us into the room first. Okay, waiting for 5. Okay, while we wait, let me give a quick shout out to our sponsors, excuse me. All right, so today's episode is sponsored by Fantasy Fitness. Are you guys ready to dominate your fantasy football leagues? If so, check out Fantasy Fitness. Whether you play best ball, redraft, or dynasty, it doesn't matter. Fantasy Fitness can help. They have all the latest fantasy news, player and team metrics, and you can integrate your rosters if you play on Sleeper, FFPC, or Yahoo, where you can track player notes and lessons learned on a per roster basis. Use the trade analyzer or the AI roster evaluation tools. So go ahead and check out Fantasy Fitness at www.fantasyfitness.io. And this episode is also sponsored by Property Hub. Do you own or manage rental properties and struggle to find good quality tenants, collect rent on time, or track maintenance issues and expenses? If so, you need to check out Property Hub. Property Hub is an industry-leading, mobile-friendly property management app that makes property management simple. From auto-pay rent collection to tracking maintenance issues and expenses, e-signing your lease, and much, much more, Property Hub is a game changer. Don't believe me? Try it free for 30 days and decide for yourself. Get started at www.heypropertyhub.com. Perfect timing. 1 to go. That's how you do it.
You know what's funny is I accidentally entered a drafters because I got into the habit of entering 2 and I forgot to exit it. So I guess we'll put the Sims to the test. I'm gonna try to do that one at the same time.
Heck yeah. Need to silence the devices. Something for future reference. We are in, and we are in the 11th hole in this big board draft.
Back in the day, I used to say that, when I'm on around here, I was on the car.
Right? No guarantees, but if he's there, he's ours.
What do you think about JSN getting his bag? He didn't fumble it like Ayuk. What do you think about that?
I think he deserves it. I think he deserves every penny. Happy for the guy.
Dude, their team is going to be so different this year. It's going to be crazy. They might have to pass it a lot more too, which is kind of good for JSN, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely didn't get enough of him in this big board. Just wasn't in the right spot, that 5-6 hole to get enough, get enough shares. But
he falls a lot. Like I was getting him between 6 and 8 pretty frequently. Obviously not 8 every time, but he's been kind of, because a lot of people don't take JT and CMC over him. So you could still get a little bit.
Okay. All right. I like that.
But this draft, he got scooped up. I mean, I would rather have him over Puka, to be honest.
Me too. I don't think that's too crazy, but I would agree with you there. Puka's crashing, man. Puka's crashing out. Get yourself some good quality JSN shares. All right, 2 picks away. We'll see what's available. All right, back to the list view so we can get the Sims running.
I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't know. Cook is fine. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
Cook or Genty for me. I'm happy with either one.
Yeah.
You go Cook.
Either way, I mean, Cook is kind of more probably like guaranteed.
Yeah.
Genty, we kind of have to make a few assumptions, but I mean, I probably have more Genty than Cook, but that's more of okay. Well, why don't we just get both of them so we don't have to debate.
I'm happy with that. I also wouldn't be opposed to like pulling up Derrick Henry or something like that if we wanted like a Cook Henry stack, but I'm good with this.
Nah. No need to, right? No need to. I mean, because you can just get Henry anytime, man. I don't even know why Henry.
I'm talking
so
about
late.
for the I'm talking about for the combo. I don't have a Cook Henry build, so I'm just saying if you want to create a build that's kind of unique, then I don't think there's anything egregious about doing like a Cook Henry build.
And there's nothing egregious about getting a Cook Genty build either.
No,
'Cause
I have like
those
three of those,
two.
so that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, this one's gonna be unique for you for sure, because I already know like this is gonna go like in a crazy direction eventually. It either goes right away crazy or it's gonna get there. It's gonna get crazy. You know, I mean, Genty at 14, what are you gonna do, man? Like, no, like that guy at the turn took two guys that we don't want anyway, so he kind of saved us.
For sure.
Achane and Hampton is probably like the worst start I can imagine right now.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you. We get this Bearman 80. I get him in my rooms quite a bit, and I think we've had him in the rooms we've drafted together as well. I've seen this guy around, so he's putting in work. I'm not sure if it's good work, but he's putting in work.
He's putting in work, man. Some kind of work is being put in.
Yes, some kind of work. All right, real quick, I just want to explain the tournament. If you're new to best ball and you're just coming in, I'll be quick about this, but I just want to explain the tournament. This is the big board. This is the main event on Underdog for 2026 pre-draft best ball. It's $10 buy-in, 200,000 a first, 100,000 a second, 65,000 a third. The advancement rate is 3 out of 12 in your initial pod, followed by first out of 10 in your second pod, first out of 10 in your third pod. If you make it through that cut down, you'll find yourself in a 558 seat final. And just a note, we're at 77% filled, so this thing's probably going to be closed in a couple weeks if you haven't already started drafting. I'm sure you have because you're a sicko just like us, but just putting it out there in case you're new to best ball. That's all I got.
See, I like with the one whole day. That's what you got to do, man. You got to win at, you got to get the best at every position. I like that. I like getting Josh Allen. Why wouldn't you pair Josh Allen with Brock Bowers? That's like, you have like the RB one, the tight end one, and then the quarterback one.
Yeah, I love that.
Why would you take a worse player just to take? So, I like that.
I agree. It's a nice start. All right, coming up on pick 35 and 38.
All right, let's get it.
See what the board treats us with and what we want to do.
I mean, I've been trying to keep grabbing Ted, but he never falls back. It's kind of tough.
Yeah. He has been more difficult to get. I've been clicking Rashi when he falls into the fourth, but I haven't been clicking him here in the third.
I mean, it's the same thing, but I mean, no problem with T at all.
Yeah,
they're just gonna give us that.
Seems very,
You know,
very good.
yeah, getting T-Man at 35, and then you could double back, come back, grab a receiver too. Because I don't know, man. Like I'm not taking Bucky, man. So unless you really want Bucky, but I'd rather do Zay for the divisional or
I would
Devonta.
be Zay or Garrett here.
Yeah, well, let's just do the better team. If that's going to be the tiebreaker. We got a little bit of a T versus Zay.
I like that.
I like being open to either a Lamar Fowler or a Burrow. Just grabbing Burrow. I mean, that's not why you take Zay hoping that Lamar falls, but when you take Garrett, you're just like, look, Garrett is going to ball out, and that's it. That's it. It doesn't matter about the team. The team can suck, and he's going to ball out. But when you take Zay, you're like saying the same thing, but also like, you kind of have a little bit of more trust, I guess. It's not even about the quarterback. It's about the team. Like, I don't trust the Jets franchise, man. So I'm still clicking Garrett, but it's kind of like I'm kind of mixing him in. I'm not trying to be like super overweight. I think at this point, until maybe they show a little bit more something.
I'm with you there, man. I try not to get too many players from that organization, but he's too talented of a player not to mix him in, and I think his situation's better from a volume perspective this year than last year. As much as I like Justin Fields, I mean, he only completed like 15 passes a game. That's just not very conducive for your wide receivers.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm not saying Geno's a world beater. Don't get me wrong, but I think
Geno's a world beater, says Matt. Okay, got it. What else?
What else you got?
What else you got?
I was gonna kind of look here just to see kind of how much Garrett I have.
Oh yeah, that guy's just chilling, man. That guy is chilling. At the one hole, man, he's just grabbing his guys, man.
He's doing a damn good job.
This is about to be a Coker, Jerry Jeudy wide receiver 3 team from the one hole. You got to do it, man.
Yep, the Bowers Loveland start. Okay.
It's interesting. You could still land that, but you can't take any more tight ends now for sure. I mean, maybe in the last round, if you finally scoop some value elsewhere, you can maybe. But I mean, there's not even a point to take a third.
Right. I mean, I'm like Burrow, Warren. I don't know. Burrow, Warren, kind of popping for me.
I'll probably take Warren first.
Okay.
I think I'm kind of at the point where I'm still trying to click Burrow, but like, man, I've been getting to a point where like I just think I just prefer May over Burrow. So it's kind of like, it's kind of a difficult spot. Just in general, it's a hard spot to be in. Obviously, like Burrow, you still want to stack him up sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. I would click Burrow or May, one of those two. You could
I could use a little bit more Burrow personally, and since we have Higgins, I think it's a good spot to do it. But I agree with you. Like, I'm not opposed to the May click here.
I just think that there's so many scenarios where T is the guy you need without Burrow. I mean, obviously, he could be the guy you need with Burrow too. So yeah. I just don't want to I don't know. It also kind of depends on what you want to do with the rest of the team. I don't think there's a problem with stacking Burrow at all. I think some of these prices have adjusted a little bit too much, though. Not actually Burrow, because Burrow actually feels like very good price too. And I think it's more so just like Caleb. I mean, wow. Caleb just makes you wonder, like, what's going on in the world.
Yes, he does.
Like, what? Like, why is Caleb going ahead of May and Hurts?
Yeah. Good questions.
Maybe they heard something that we didn't hear yet. Maybe they know something that we don't know. I don't know, man. Like Caleb at 67 feels like it just feels a little crazy. Man. It feels a little crazy.
I can't disagree with you there. You've convinced me with some of our past discussions. I was never really against that, but you just cemented it even more with some of your takes. So I agree. Souped up Anthony Richardson, bro, just like you said.
Well, not stylistically, but
no,
his accuracy is. I actually think like Anthony throws a more reasonable ball, like catchable ball, which is crazy. Like I don't mean like accuracy, just like, but those rocket throws, man, are just like crazy. Like go and look at some of those possessions, and you're like, dude, like he kind of like the Tootin where he goes too fast. It's like, bro, like you didn't even need to do any of that. You could have just, like I saw like the safety valve opened up, then DJ Moore's open, then Swift is open again, then DJ Moore's open again, and then like he finally and then he completes it, but like in a weird way, or he scrambled like 7 seconds after he could have scrambled, and it's just like, man, like could you clean it up? I guess you could, but
we'll see. This is a make it or break it year, I think, for him.
I don't know why we're not getting a discount, because the discount last year was like, okay, now he's getting Ben Johnson. Now we're going to see it. And we literally saw, like, the team was better, but Caleb was, besides taking sacks, he was actually worse in everything besides taking sacks.
Yeah.
So that's just my assessment, man. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he should be a lot cheaper. So.
Now, what do you like here?
I don't know. I like, DK, Addison.
Good with both of those guys.
Yeah, DK for a little, divisional.
Okay. Let's get that.
I don't mind that.
DK it is. Pick 83.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with DK. Oh yeah. Okay.
And then
you like that?
Oh, I love this. We'll take Jordan Addison at 86.
I like that.
Me too. It's a good team. All right. Our next picks will be 107 and 110 for those our radio listeners. Again, appreciate you guys being here. If you're just coming into the room, you're listening to the No Structure podcast presented by Fantasy Fitness. We're doing evening best ball, drafting a big board here, $10 buy-in, $200,000 the first.
But see, this guy getting May at 78 is just like, man, you had your shitty cake and now you're getting to eat better cake on the same team. No, it's like literally like I would have just taken May over. I don't care who I have on my team. Like, dude, I can have 3 Bears and I'm not taking Caleb. That's at 67, bro. Yeah, I would rather take May at 67, and then if I get Caleb back, whatever. But it's like, that's crazy, bro. Oh my goodness, bro, that's crazy. What are we doing, man? I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the community is kind of. I thought the community overreacts in general, but this is like the opposite. This is like we've seen 2 horrible, inefficient, bad decision-making years, and now we're just like, okay, well, now at least give us a discount. Like, dude, like he's going the same price where Olave was going last year, and his injury risk was concussions. Like, a concussion isn't like, I mean, I guess if you get another concussion again, then you could be out longer possibly, but it's not like you're at a higher chance of getting. I mean, obviously you can make a lot of arguments. I'm just saying, like, it's not like your second knee injury; it's just a concussion, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone gets concussions. Back in the day, they didn't even test for him. So Caleb
true.
plays like he has a concussion. I'm just saying.
Yeah. A little bit. I've never been a big fan. I mean, even when he came out, I was just like, I don't know. The way he plays, it's just too erratic. There's no structure. I get it. He can make the hero, the Superman throw, backpedaling, 50 yards off his back foot. But you also just need to like be able to play good like fundamental football too. You know what I mean? Like avoid sacks and just hit the open receiver. That's kind of important.
Yeah. And that was my critique on Lamar, especially early on, but even still now, sometimes he'll make like the crazy, it was like triple coverage, and he'll get the triple coverage bomb off, and then he'll miss like an easy screen, and I'm like, man, come on, you gotta hit those.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating.
Who's on our team? We have Addison, say DK. Okay, I like that. I like this. Yeah, I like this a lot. Oh man, we should have taken Sutton, bro. If we knew that. Well, we're not gonna get Bo. There's no way. Bo at this price is crazy.
Yeah, Bo at this price is just it's just wrong, man. It's not. It should be.
I don't mind grabbing Reed either if he's here. Grab a little Reed.
Yeah.
And then kind of like, and then we could decide, do we want to go with Jordan Love? Do you want to go with Kyler? Kind of the whole, this guy should take a quarter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would take Reed and then see what this guy does. Because, I mean, unless he takes both of those quarterbacks, then we're we don't even care because we have Burrow.
Seems unlikely, but maybe he takes one and then we just take the other.
Yeah. I would probably prefer Love over. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if like the Kyler thing is. I mean, like, is he probably going to be good? Yeah, but you know what I mean. But
if we do,
that's the thing.
If we do Kyler, we could do the double with Hawk later. Like a Hawk stack is kind of fun. Hawk paired up with Warren is kind of cool. I don't know. Either way, you decide. I'm cool with either one.
All right, let's do Kyler. I don't want to do Kyler for that reason only, but I think we both need a little bit more Kyler. So
yeah, it's not that reason only. It's just it gives us an option, to push wide receiver push tight end. And I mean, I'm not saying I want a 2 quarterback or 2 tight end build here with Warren and Hawk, but if you get sort of boxed into that, that's like not the worst thing ever,
Yeah. We'll see what
let me recap the team real quick for our listeners. We are into the 11th round. Give a quick review here. We have a 2-2-5-1 build going. Joe Burrow stacked up with T. Higgins. Kyler Murray stacked up with Jordan Addison. Running backs, we went early running back and took James Cook at 11 and Genty at 14. Our other wide receivers include Zay Flowers, DK Metcalf, and Jaden Reed. And then we have Tyler Warren as our superstar in the making tight end.
In the making, he was already a superstar last year. Like I think he would have either cracked the K or he would have hit. I think he had a good shot of hitting a K, man. 1K yards with Danny. No, because look, a lot of that was front weighted. He didn't even get that much more after Danny Dimes went hurt.
Damn good yards. I didn't realize it was that. I didn't realize he had 817. I take that back. Our superstar, Tyler Warren.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, he was balling, and then Danny Dimes got hurt. What are you gonna do, man?
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't do anything.
If you're watching us on X, head over to YouTube. You can find our channel at Fantasy Fitness IO. Engage with us in the comments and talk some best ball. All right, we'll go back to the board view.
Oh, yeah. No, I like getting the Addison Reed. We got a little Addison Reed, little spikers. I like that, man. I like getting players that can score touchdowns quickly. I don't like this whole like, you got Jordan Mason versus like whatever, like Romeo Dobbs. Like, is that? I mean, even if they play each other, is that even correlated? And you know what I mean? Is it really correlated? You got a grinder running out the clock, and you got like a possession guy, and you kind of hope that he catches the touchdowns. I like these guys that can just break it off in one play. Just one play, give it. Look, 70-yard touchdown, Reed or Addison. I like that, man. I want to see that.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
That's good.
That's
stuff.
what I like, man. Because you remember that's what happened even with Alec Pierce, where Alec Pierce got those 2 touchdowns, man. And then it's like, shit, man. Now CMC's on the come up. Now he's trying to catch up.
That was so nice, man.
Alec Pierce, the legend. The legend, man.
He is. All right, coming up on picks 131 and 134.
Okay, I like that. Nice little spot on the board. I mean, shit. Honestly, Higgins is so sick at this price. I love Higgins at this price. Oh, man, what a great Higgins price, man. What a great year 2 bet.
Absolutely.
There's no way we get him, right?
Also probably be where I'd be looking at like, oh, C-Rod went. Okay, never mind.
No, put in Keaton Mitchell. We'll put Keaton Mitchell in the queue just in case. I think that's the guy that we need more of. And it's just that the running backs here aren't even like great bets anyway. So it's like, get a little. Don't mind that. So C-Rod is gone already, or what?
Yeah, C-Rod is gone.
Oh well, let's just take Higgins then.
Okay.
Forget about that.
All right. Well, I'll let that run down, and we can think about this. Is it Higgins? Is it?
No, it's for
Mitchell, or is it
there's nothing to think. There's nothing to think.
Oh yeah, there's nothing to wait. You're right. We're not at the corner. My bad.
No, I'm saying there's nothing to think about. It's obviously Keaton because we need more of him, and I don't know if we want our third running back to be not coming back until the end necessarily. Though we're open to it, we're okay with it.
I'm open to it. Mitchell
Sharp falls enough too. Sharp falls and Keaton's a riser, so I'm not trying to. Well, we're not getting one of them back for sure, right?
Yeah, I'm cool with Mitchell. Totally fine with that.
I know I was selling you on Sharps, but I think we can get him back.
I'm fine. Yeah, and I mean, I've clicked him a few times, so I'm happy with how that's turned out. Getting a few more Sharp shares. Because he's got that late. See, he's one of the few guys in this range that can get 20 plus points, 30 plus points, maybe. I don't know about 30, but 25.
Ooh, Sharp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have took him as I've taken him as a RB3 maybe like once, but that's not. I usually try to get him as like maybe like RB5 just late season. I don't take him at 130s because 130s you got to take guys that.
That's fair.
I actually changed the way I look at Keaton. I'm just gonna look at Keaton from now on as Chris Rodriguez. I know that sounds weird because because one guy is like, one guy is fast and small, another guy is big and explosive and not like long speed fast. But I'm just looking at C-Rod and Keaton the exact same way, or at least like the bet is the same.
Yeah, I like that. All right, our next picks will be 155 and 158, rounds 13 and 14 of this big board draft, presented to you by Underdog, and this episode is presented to you by Fantasy Fitness. You're listening to the No Structure Podcast, Evening Best Ball and Chill with BBM 6 finalist, Zero Fucks.
I like 7 better anyway, so we're gonna win this one.
Hell yeah. We're off to a good start in pre-draft. We have been talking about doing a bigger board draft here this week, so be on the lookout for that. We'll try to get something scheduled to do a bigger board. You won't want to miss it. The stakes are higher.
Yeah.
The field is smaller.
The payout is lower. I mean, if you want to list,
I knew you had something. I knew you had a line there. I was just waiting for it. I'm like, he's got something.
I got something. I got some. What's our team, Pete? The Omar Cooper snipe is crazy, but that's all right. Okay, I like this. I like this. Yeah, man, dude, Tyrone Tracy at this price is crazy. I really like Tyrone Tracy at this price. At this price,
Yeah.
I know at this price, not like I would rather take Keaton over him, but I think, man, at this price, it's hard to
I'm good with
hard
that.
to have a yeah. I mean, there's dude at this price. Oh man, I was gonna say Travis Hunter on the way back would be fun. Honestly, Jared Judy kind of fun too. Little. Oh, if we get Tracy and then yeah, I don't think I had to sell you on Tracy at this cost, which was good.
Nope. I'm not taking a ton of them, but at this cost, I like it.
Oh yeah, they're just giving us everything we want. Wow. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Not much to think about,
It was fun doing
You
business.
could
with
argue Debo, but
Eh,
you could argue it, but man, like Judy is good. I know Judy's good, and he's on a team. Okay, what if they draft what if they actually draft someone? Okay, then what? He's like, even if he was the 2, is he gonna be the 2 in year 1? Even if they drafted someone, I don't know. Even if he's the 2
year,
at 8, and
yeah. I mean, they're probably going to draft a rookie wide receiver, I'm guessing, but I don't think that changes it too much for Judy. As our wide receiver 7, it's hard to argue with that.
no, I like that. I like that a lot.
I don't get him as a wide receiver 7 too often, so
I've gotten him as my 8 before, man. It's so nice just being done. Just done.
Yeah. Throwing a little divisional correlation with Pittsburgh and Baltimore, just a little cherry on top. I like it.
I like that. No, I like that. I like that, man. I like that.
All right, a couple more folks coming into the room here. If you're just coming in here, we're doing a big board draft, $10 buy-in, 200,000 to first on Underdog. And you're listening to the No Structure podcast presented by Fantasy Fitness. Next picks will be 179 and 182.
Yeah, I think we're good at 2 quarterbacks. I mean, I'm okay with a third, but we don't really need one.
Yeah. Guess if Gino came back, you could tack him on as a third, but I don't really see the point.
Yeah.
At 179 though, that's pretty good price.
I mean, it depends what's there, what we like.
Sure.
Something else, because I don't know, man. Like last year, I built so much 2 quarterback, and it's just like, look, okay, the quarterbacks get hurt and miss weeks, bro. But the thing is, even if you their only quarterback that really missed a lot of time and then mattered was Brock Purdy. But that's only one quarterback, because you could look on the other hand that if you had a Burrow stack, it didn't matter no matter what. It didn't matter if he missed time or didn't miss time. Burrow didn't matter in the end, right? So it's I'd rather just those teams just be dead. Who cares if they're gonna die because of a quarterback? Let them die, man. Because what? They probably weren't banger teams. Because none of JT, JSN, and Pickens, even 2 of those 3 carried so many teams to week 15 or 16 that okay, and then Olave too. And it's if a third quarterback is what I needed, I'd rather just hit on those players again than need a random third quarterback. That's just me though. That's just me.
Yeah.
Could it come back to haunt me? Sometimes you gotta play the game, man. Sometimes you gotta play the game. I think we're playing it, man. We're playing it.
I think we're playing it, and we're playing it pretty well. I think for me, this one's pretty clear. If Hawk makes it back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You win Gino, so I think we have a decent
next
chance.
to us. No, the guy next to us has to take receivers, so. He has to, right? He has to.
You would hope so, unless. Okay, this guy certainly has to take a receiver.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lock it in. Lock that
Lock it in. That is exactly what we were hoping for. All right, and then what are you thinking here?
I don't mind Naylor either.
Don't mind who? Sorry.
I don't mind Naylor either.
Naylor, okay.
Well, he's gone actually, so I mind Naylor. Wait, Trey Tucker's the same thing. Like I don't mind Trey Tucker unless you have like I think we're pretty good at running back. Okay, well,
Want to go like Troy Franklin? Or...
How about Mooney? I like Mooney a lot. And we never click him enough. That's just unless you have a different one, that's like my little throw out.
I'd be like Mooney or Pat Bryant for me. I'm happy with Mooney.
Let's just no. Okay, if Pat Bryant or Mooney, let's just do Mooney. Pat Bryant is literally like he's like so cooked, man. He's so cooked. You know why? You know why he's so cooked? Dude, every time that Sean Payton says something, bro, it's like Sean Payton hypes up Mims, then doesn't play him. Then he hypes up Brian and plays him a little bit. Same as Mims. And now he trades for Waddle, and it's just like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this, bro. Like this headache of revolving door of bullshit. Look, get the one guy or the two guys that are gonna run all the routes. That's why I like Sutton, because he played like all the snaps, not like 100%, because no one plays 100%, but he was out there every snap. So I like that, man. I don't want to do this like, dude, Mooney could walk into a lot of snaps. So.
All right, I agree. That's good. Coming up on picks 203 and 206 of this big board draft. I think we're building a really solid team here. We'll review it at the end.
It's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger. Bang bang.
I'm trying to be modest. Here.
And I'm building a banger on drafters by accident, which is funny. I clicked Mooney on drafters too. So I had to go Mooney. I had to recommend Mooney because I'm like, wait, Mooney's a great pick. I forgot that, dude. Who's he competing with? The washed up Slayton?
Washed up Slayton, hurt neighbors.
Oh yeah.
In good shape.
Dude.
Feeling at least one running back with these next two picks. See what's on the board, but there's definitely a few names here I like. And then I don't know, we can decide on the next pick, or doesn't matter the order. I'm just thinking running back, tight end, or two running backs.
I know a couple running, because I think we have 17, 18, 19, 20, so we have 4 picks left. Can I see our team?
Sure. White Rob 88, welcome. Always like having you in here.
I think we could do one tight end, and then let's see the receivers. Man, we're pretty good at receiver, but
yeah, I think we're done at receiver.
One receiver, at least one receiver, one tight end, and then maybe 2 running backs would be sick.
That's fair.
Like one, scroll up. What's available? Oh, B-Rob is sick. I like B-Rob.
Yeah, B-Rob would be a click for me here. No arguments on that one. We haven't even thought about using an override, or I haven't. Maybe you have, and you haven't. I haven't. I feel like this has been a pretty. We've been pretty in sync on our picks here.
I'm cool grabbing a Stowers if he's here at 203, because actually this tight end room he can actually fit in nicely. But we don't. Okay, let's not worry about it, because I think Gesicki is more fun on this team, because it's like an anti-Jamar Chase team, which actually doesn't seem fun. Just saying it like that, because Jamar is 6. Yeah.
Build it into your portfolio.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could take him here if you want. I don't mind that.
Okay.
Just locking up the... I mean, like, after this pick.
Sure.
I mean, it's up to you. B-Rob.
I mean, let's think about it, because I think that there's a good... I mean, he hasn't even been going in drafts, so there's a guy we like more. Then we should just get him now, because I think there's a good chance he comes back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Franklin at 206 is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's not roll the.
Okay.
This is the same thing about the. I mean, he's fine.
And I would probably be Ollie Gordon over Gesicki, honestly, to get our 6th.
Yeah, but there's going to be another guy that we like. I mean, there could be another guy that we like.
Adam Randall? Is that what you're suggesting? Okay, if you really want, because I just think he's going to come back. But
yeah. Oh, I just really want him, so I'll use my override. Because I don't care about him coming back. Like, this is a Burrow team. I want Gesicki. I don't care about, dude, this is pick 206. I don't care. I don't care if Ollie Gordon comes back. How about that? If Ollie Gordon doesn't come back, then we could just take
Well, I'm
It's
going to
the only way.
override your override, and I'm going to take Ollie Gordon. No, just kidding.
No, we can take Ollie Gordon if he comes back. But no, but I'm saying Ollie Gordon is less important on a Burrow team than no, because I think because I recommended May, and I said pick what you want. I'm not saying now. So now I'm going against you. I'm saying that if you thought Burrow was a better pick than May, so let's live it. How is Burrow a better pick than May? Well, we don't have Jamar, so how is he a better pick than May without? So just with T, he's a better pick.
No, let's go all out. I'm following the logic. I like it.
Every just because I'm drafting drafters at the same time doesn't mean that I'm not paying attention. Everything has all the loops have to be connected. We don't click Hampton. Let's click
Mitchell.
Let's click Keaton. Even I don't even believe in Keaton because everyone like I don't draft him because he's fast. I draft him because they paid him. I don't care if he's fast. He could be a 4.6 40. If they paid him, and I don't like Hampton and I like the offense. Sorry, Omar. He did. I'm not even gonna call him that. Omar. Anyways, every loop has to be closed basically.
Well, I figured, as soon as I would bring up the fact that we haven't used our overrides, it only makes sense that we would use an override. So, it's perfect timing.
Yeah.
All right, coming up here.
We could also wait, can I say receivers?
Yeah.
We could also just take 2 running backs. Like that's not a problem.
Fair. Coming up on picks 227 and 230, and then we'll recap the team.
Can I see our receivers?
Certainly.
Our receivers. Okay, wait. T, Say, DK, Addison, Reed. Can I see our running backs again? Yeah, it's either way. I think we could do either one. So we could take Ollie first and then kind of like see where we're at. I think there's no problem with that at all.
Okay, I think for me, other running backs that are of interest would be like Adam Randall or some rookie. But if you like any other names here, let me know. I can start.
No, I would click Adam Randall. But what other receivers are there? Just because we'll take Ollie, and then
you got any wide receiver low ownership that you've been thinking about that makes sense here?
Not really. I think
you don't want to click Ty Felton on this team?
Not really.
Okay.
I think they're still alive to add someone. Now, Jahan Dotson's someone that I'm clicking because his contract is real. Like, as in, like, he's getting, like, $10 million guaranteed. So, that's someone that, if it's a receiver, I like mixing him in. It's divisional correlation. He's still, he's not a banger player. He's fine. He's not, dude, I don't think he did anything, like, horrible. It's just, on the Eagles, they only consolidate between 2 guys, so it's just, like, not even fair to expect anything from him. He's fine.
Dontavian Wicks. That situation's changed a little bit.
He's fine. I think Jahan Dotson over Wicks, but yeah, I mean, they're all the same. It's like all the same, really. I think Jahan Dotson is.
Alec, I'm always going to put Alec in the queue because he's just a good football player.
Yeah. He's always in the queue, man.
He deserves to be in the queue.
Ollie didn't come back. That's kind of disappointing. But I don't know. I kind of like Gesicki, man. I don't know. You could say I'm crazy, but I like Gesicki. I like Gesicki.
On a
Burrow team?
I like Gesicki too.
Yeah, Theo Johnson's gone, bro. There's no way Gesicki was going to be here.
All right, you good with Randall?
Man, I love Randall. And the more I look at him, I'm like, dude, this guy, if he gets any kind of capital, he could just beat someone out. You got to temper expectations, though. Dude, he looks so sick, man. Like the size, the speed is there. I'm not saying he's like 4'3", but dude, for the size and the speed is there, he could consolidate. So
okay.
It's just.
And then between these two, you want to grab? I don't care. I'm not going to override. I'm fine with either one. I guess we get a little divisional, a little pairing.
Yeah, I don't.
But you want Dotson? You can go Dotson.
Unless whatever. I mean, I think since we already have Reed, I don't know. Like, it's like whatever. I don't think like that makes Wicks better. I think whatever you want. I don't really care.
I'm fine with. I don't have any Dotson, so this is my first Dotson pick.
We're getting your bags up.
There we go.
I think Wicks is fine too.
He's on Atlanta though, right? Like this is wrong. He signed with Atlanta, correct?
He got a bag, bro. Didn't you
Right,
see his
what was
contract? I'll pull up his contract. Hold on. Let me pull up his contract. 2-year, $15 million with $10 million guaranteed. Guaranteed $10 million. Okay, this is not like a fake contract where even if, you know what I mean? Even if they wanted to, bro, $10 million guaranteed out of 15. So I like that. That's better than Christian Kirk, right? That's better than that's good money, man. $10 million guaranteed is good. I like that.
Yeah. And not bad.
Dude, and honestly, who's there that he's competing with? Blue medical tent merchant Drake London, who literally has only got 1K yards in one season because he's always hurt. He always misses like 3-4 games. Medical tent merchant Drake London. I like that, man.
I do too. That's a nice click. All right. We're gonna recap this team. Go through it real quick.
This is sick team, man.
This is sick team. Joe, all right, let me start with the build structure. 2-6-9-3 is how it ended.
Okay.
We have Joe Burrow stacked up with double stack with T. Higgins and Mike Gesicki. We have a double stack with Kyler. Kyler is stacked up with Jordan Addison and TJ Hawkinson.
Love that for us.
Yep. Running backs, James Cook, Genty, Keaton Mitchell, Tyrone Tracy, B-Rob, and the rookie Adam Randall from Clemson. Converted wide receiver, big dude, fast.
So is Tracy, so there you go.
Yeah, we have 2 converted wide receivers on this team. And then the wide receiver room, T. Higgins, Zay Flowers, DK Metcalf, little divisional correlation there. We have Addison and Reed, some NFC North correlation. And then we have Jaden Higgins, Jerry Jeudy, Darnell Mooney, and Jahan Dotson. And then our tight ends, superstar Tyler Warren, TJ Hawkinson, and Gesicki. What do you guys think of the team? Let us know in the chat. I think we cooked.
I think you have to agree though, whether or not we pulled them up. I mean, we're at the turn. Like, I think you have to admit that we needed Gesicki on this team. If Burrow was the pick over May, over Jaden Daniels, over all those players that are mobile and accurate too. No, because I didn't list like Lamar or something. I'm talking about like the guys that can get you, like almost 70% completion or 70. Like Jaden was like 69 as a rookie. So you're talking about accurate guys who are also mobile. That means Burrow had. I don't think he's getting there with one guy coming. I think he needs like 2 guys coming. So that sounds weird, but he needs 2 guys along for the journey. So that's just why don't we just stack up? That was my thing. I don't know. Maybe
I agree. I wanted him the whole time. It was a question of, and I'm fine with Randall or our boy. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank now. Oh,
Ollie.
Yeah. So it's good to mix it up. That's why you use your override, quote unquote. But no, I wasn't gonna. I didn't.
I was happy with Ollie too. No, but the thing is, if we have Drake May and we don't have Burrow, then I'm like, okay, let's just get Ollie. We don't even need this. It's just a different of. But
I agree. You want to secure Mike Gesicki. So to make sure you got him, like he's sitting there, we're on the clock. It's like, do we want to risk it? Do we really care whether we get Randall or Gordon? Not really. Like we want to mix them both in. So you used one of our 2 overrides, but it was more whatever. It was a technicality. I'll leave it at that.
I used my override because I didn't use it earlier, and I forgot that we had override, so that's why
you were gonna override it May earlier.
Yeah. I was gonna override it May because I think May with James Cook. I'm not, because that's just a selling point for you because you like divisional correlation. But I think like a T. Higgins team, and you get to the finals, and there's a bunch of T. Higgins teams with Burrow, and I'm so happy to come in there with May to the finals. No, I'm just saying like on a Higgins team. Now, if you're talking about like you have Jabbar plus like Chase Brown or plus T, then I'm like, okay, like then I want to show up with a Burrow team, right? Because however they both getting there, they're probably getting there with Burrow. But
Yeah.
I think that was a technicality. That was I was trying to close the loop on our pick.
Yeah.
No, but
no,
Gesicki's sick, man. Gesicki is gonna score like 18 touchdowns minus like 10, so like 8 touchdowns. That'd be sick. I don't know why I said it like that. But
Noah
he's gonna
Fant is
play.
out of the way. Not that he was like, he was more of a thorn in the side than anything, but it opens up more targets for, the entire offense. And some of those are going to funnel over to Gesicki. So I like it.
The thorn in the side was just Burrow missing half the year. It wasn't.
That's
I wouldn't
true.
say it was Fant was a thorn, but
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, well, let us know what you think about this team in the chat. We'll be on. Just want to promote the channel real quick for our listeners. We'll be on all spring and all summer doing pre-draft and post-draft time box tournaments, BBM, you name it, we'll be doing it. If you want to support the channel, you can find us on YouTube at Fantasy Fitness IO. Trying to grow that channel all summer long. You can also find our X profile at Fantasy Fit IO. And again, this episode was sponsored by Fantasy Fitness. You can find Fantasy Fitness at www.fantasyfitness.io. If you play Fantasy Fitness or fantasy football regularly, you'll find that website helpful. And this episode was also sponsored by Property Hub. If you own or manage rental properties, please be sure to check out Property Hub at www.heypropertyhub.com. That's going to do it for this episode. We'll be on before you know it. Any final thoughts, Zero, before we drop off?
well, a technicality to what you were saying, you name it, we'll be there. No, because if they name Big Dog and Mastiff, we're not about to do all those, right? So
That's true.
within
That's
reason, let's just do like pit bulls. You want to do some chow chows. We're not gonna be like
Huskies.
Huskies. I like those. I like BBM. I like puppies. All those. I like those 150 max because they get you firing, man. Like I'll jump in like 150 slows in one of the puppies, and just like I'll see the board a different way. Then I'll bring it back to our next puppy, and it's like, man, like I'm already locked in, and I didn't have to sit through like 150 hours or whatever. 45 minutes times 150. Then what is that? That's a lot. That's like 120 almost 115. That's too much. Like so.
Yeah, definitely want to get some slows in. I agree with that.
No, we'll be there. Just everything that's under $500 price point, we'll be there.
That's fair. Good clarification there. They're like, where's the Mastiff? You guys said everything. All right, cool. Well, appreciate you guys being here. We'll catch up with you soon. And until then, have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Peace.